The thing I like about this record is it's based upon not just my experiences. You know, it's very much like me looking out upon my friends' experiences and stories that I've heard that have compelled me, and you know, a big sprinkling of fictional elaboration and embellishment, but they all come back to this kind of overarching theme of love and life and girls and sex and pain and all this kind of stuff that I always felt was the kind of universal bond between everyone, whether you're talking about, you know, love songs in music or love in life. My favourite songs are songs about love. My favourite films are films about love. You know, these are unavoidable, huge themes that run through everything creative. Even the soppiest love songs like the Celine Dion's and the Bryan Adamses and the kind of 80s power ballads and, you know, the mum music of this world, that's my shit. Like when it really comes down to like songwriting, those powerful songs that are about, you know, you and I, and where did you go, and I miss you, and you complete me, and all this kind of shit. By nature, love is either liberating or oppressive. There's not very much joy in the album, even though love is supposed to bring you nothing but joy. There are a few little hints on that, but you know, for the most part, it's more about the oppressive nature of these weird and wonderful relationships that we get ourselves in, and the chaos and the madness and the pain that they most frequently result in.
Persephone, when are we reminiscing? I'm sick of the silence, such sinister signs. Your cinematography's making me wince. When I run my hand through your hair, do you feel anything? I feel nothing but fair fingertips outstretched from my palm, a swing and a miss. The weight of the world is a freak on a leash. There's something about you that's making me sick. A means to exist, the bridge between parallel universes.
I'm a huge fan of like telling stories, and you know, like if you really want to go to the bones of like any song ever, it's you know, it's a fucking story, right? And that all comes from watching a fuck ton of films and like growing obsessed with like how characters develop. I think Lamplighter is he's just a very visual musician. I've always said the same thing about his music, and I continue to say the same thing. Like he should be making film scores, you know. It's filmic, and his songs like individually have like beginnings, middles, and ends, like really clear starts and finishes with amazing sort of intermissions in between. That they don't need rappers. He doesn't need me, but I'm happy that he wants to work with me because we make these songs that, you know, I'm well in love with. This record, it's a sort of pretty decent mix of how I live my life in terms of how I feel. Mostly down, but sometimes up. You'd have to be extremely blessed to like hop, skip and jump down the streets every single day of the week feeling happy and positive and overwhelmed with joy, because life just doesn't work that way.
Wash away every little bit of evidence that settles and remains. It feels like pain and pleasure coexist in such uneven harmony that nobody gets saved. Two sides shimmer on the same coin, spinning in a strange void, figures in a raindrop maze. Two legs littering the grapevine, spinning at the same time, living where the dust don't lay.
We've got some tour plans in the works. I think it would be a really interesting record to play out live. I've kind of tested a few songs so far, and it's not that club music, and it's not that kind of brash in your face boom bap stuff, which obviously makes it kind of challenging. but we're working on a few different ideas which will make it kind of captivating to watch and listen to on stage. And we've got tour plan in the works with some sneaky special guests, which we hope to reveal sometime soon.
I went out last night, I got drunk as hell, I did things I wish I had known, daylight broke that spell.
I just thought it'd be good to come to Hackney Marshes because I'm here all the time, and I mean, I exercise here, I sit around doing fuck all here, I listen to music here, I write songs here. It's just recently kind of become like my place to come and write stuff and hang out, and on my own most of the time, let's be honest, but yeah, this is the spot, make no mistake. TTIW was just my attempt to summarize the never-ending sort of just existence, I guess, and how you can never grasp even a fragment of it, let alone all of it, because it's never ending and everyone's doing something and thinking something and acting away and living this life and living that life, and I'm just fascinated by that, you know, the connections between people, whether you do or do not even know them.